Hello guys, welcome back to my channel, Wisdom and Light here, and I am back with another monthly horoscope. If your sun, moon, or rising just so happens to be in Sagittarius, this message is divinely for you. You can also watch this video if your Venus is in Sagittarius or if you are cross-watching for another Sagittarius. Thank you so much for tuning in, and thank you so much for supporting. If you are new here, welcome to Wisdom and Light. We do monthly horoscopes like this one, celebrity readings, and whatever that's going on in the cosmos. This reading is going to be ultra special for Sagittarius because I believe the new moon is going to be on the 4th or the 5th. I'm not exactly sure, but the new moon is going to be in Sagittarius, and I believe there's an eclipse as well. Not exactly sure, but this is a very special time for Sagittarians, and I feel that it's only appropriate to come through and relay some messages for you guys. And happy birthday to all of my Sagittarians out there. Happy solar return. Happy trip around the sun. So now that we've gotten all of the introductories out the way, let's get into the reading. We're just going to do an energy check. Keep in mind, guys, that this is a general reading. Not everything I say is going to resonate with you. Shuffle the cards already. We have the Page of Wands that shows up for Sagittarius. The Magician. Okay. We also have the Ten of Wands. The end of a very tough cycle. That is what I heard for Sagittarian, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. The Wheel of Fortune. We also have the King of Pentacles. Last card we receive for Sagittarius. The Lovers. Okay. The messages that are coming in for Sagittarians, what I'm hearing is it was a very long road. And I do feel that this year is going to be, well, this year is wrapping up. But in the month of December, there's going to be a time of reflection. Even though there's not a lot of cards that speak about reflection, this is the energy that I'm feeling around a lot of you actually, collectively for Sagittarians. With the Page of Wands here, this speaks about having an idea and having something that's just coming towards you and you're like, you know what, I want to make this happen. I want to make this come true. But what do I have to do to make this come true? How do I have to go there or get there? Interesting. So I feel that Sagittarians, this was definitely a year where it was very much so about healing, and this was also very much so about elevating yourself and taking yourself to the next level, because a lot of things have happened to you Sagittarians where emotionally you needed a lot of comfort this year. Emotionally you needed a lot of support. So now that you either have the support or you are finding ways to take care and nurture yourself, there are ideas and inspirations that are going to be coming towards you. And Spirit is saying that you have the green light to make these things happen for yourself. So this could be, you know what, I'm going to get a new job. I'm going to move, or I'm going to learn something new. I'm going to take this opportunity. I'm going to start this. And Sagittarians, I feel that you've had a hard time actually starting things and finishing them. So this is telling me that you are so determined to finish it and get it done because you are so tired of how everything has been. So if you are second guessing yourself and going back to school, I feel like a lot of you are going to be going back to school and you're not going to second guess yourself. If you are trying to manifest and bring things towards you, I feel like you're going to do everything necessary to make sure that it happens, because you're tired of accepting the bare minimum and you're tired of making the excuse that, okay, well, it is what it is. I don't feel like you guys are in the space of wanting to settle. You're saying, I'm no longer settling and I'm no longer accepting this, and I am going to change my life for the better. So congratulations and kudos to all of my Sagittarians that are breaking a lot of generational curses. You guys are breaking a lot of old cycles. You guys are releasing and walking away from things that are not really resonating or speaking to you. Or I just feel so good for Sagittarians, but I will say it was hard. It was hard for a lot of you to get to this point. It was hard for a lot of you to see the light at the end of the tunnel. And I feel that Sagittarians, you're on the right path. And dare I say, you're going to be making a lot of decisions for yourself. And you're choosing yourself in the month of December. Basically, you're setting yourself free from limiting yourself, negative thoughts. And I feel that for you. And another thing that's coming through that your angels are saying to me is that this year, it was about feeling the need to be loved and supported. I'm not sure if you guys experienced breakups this year or very harsh exchanges with emotions and relationships, but this year was very heavy for a lot of you. It was a lot of changes, whether if you guys are in relationships or friendships, it was very heavy for you. And may I say, I wish I can give all of you guys a hug, but the fact that you all have this strength to keep going, the strength to say, you know what, this is how it started, but I'm going to end it like this. So I'm going to say, Sagittarians, you are not your past and you are not your mistakes. You're only your mistakes if you continue to keep doing them. And I have a good feeling that you making these necessary changes for your elevation, for your growth, is so necessary for you. Now, with the 10 of Wands, you worked really hard. And some of you worked so hard that you still didn't see the result that you wanted, right? But it's the end of a cycle, especially with the Wheel of Fortune here. What goes up must come down. What goes around comes around. It's that saying, you know, it's talking more so about cycles are ending for you. And you're no longer in the space of doubting yourself. You're in the space of believing in yourself. And I love this energy for you. Now, with the King of Pentacles and the Lover's card here, this is not just about relationships for me. This is about choices. This is about choices to choose better for your life, choices to choose better to get the things that you want, choices in regards to your finances. So really setting the tone for how you want 2022 to be is going to be the vibe for you in the month of December. And with the eclipse here and with the new moon in Sagittarius, I actually feel that a lot of you could be ending up in new relationships, or you could be meeting somebody new in the month of December. Because even though love is not the focal point of your reading that I'm picking up on, love is actually opening up for you. Love is knocking on your door. And if it's not in a relationship, it's through the things that you love to do. This could be a new business opportunity. This could be hearing good news. So I feel so good for Sagittarius, because may I say, you guys have been through a lot this year. Quietly, you guys have been through so much. A lot of growing pains, a lot of, I guess this is not for me anymore. I guess this is not it anymore. I guess we're not working. We're trying and it wasn't adding up. It wasn't good. Or I guess I didn't reach the goals that I thought I was going to reach because my emotional well-being was more important than my career. I had to deal with that. I had to deal with me. I had to handle me. I hope you all are following me. And I resonate with this so deeply for Sagittarians. Now, I want to pull some more messages when it comes to relationships. 7 of Pentacles, you're now in the space of, again, I want a fresh start. I'm growing. I'm changing. I'm going to be changing my life for the better. How do I get there? What do I have to do? Well, this is a great time for you guys to do some research. This is a great time to ask questions. This is a great time to sign up for seminars, webinars, anything that's going to help elevate you, Sagittarians. That is what you should be doing, especially with the new moon coming up in Sagittarians. This is an amazing time to really get things started for you. And if this is about love and relationships, this is an amazing time to start new friendships, start new relationships, deepening those connections and bonds. If you are single and you literally just got out of a relationship and it was kind of tumultuous and it wasn't really that great, this is a beautiful time for you to put that energy back into yourself, because there was a great deal of worrying about everything else and worrying about all of this emotional stuff. So that, I feel a lot of you have actually transformed for the better. And it was a painful transition. It was a metamorphosis, if you will. It was painful to have to grow up, to accept, to say, you know what, I have to do this. Even though it's scary, I have to do this. I have to make this happen. I have to choose me. I got to do this for me. You guys are unapologetically doing everything you can. And I love that. Now, Spirit is saying when it comes to certain connections that you're not really getting an answer for, the Hangman is showing up, followed by the Three of Cups reverse. This is a great time for you. I feel like a lot of you guys are actually going to be only keeping a small circle around you, and you're going to be very isolated from social gatherings, actually. It's interesting, because normally we expect Sagittarians to be all up in the party, they're in the know, but Sagittarians, it feels like I want to be with my family, I want comfort, I want to create a plan, I need help to create a plan. I don't want to do the same thing. I've been doing the same thing over and over, and it hasn't been working. It hasn't been good for me. It hasn't been what I need it to be. And I have times where I don't believe in myself, the Eight of Swords. I have times where I doubt myself. I have times where I feel like I'm trapped. I feel like my money situation isn't picking up. I feel like things are not where I need them to be. So how do I get them to where I need them to be? And it can be so small, but it can also be very heavy. It can also be, what am I going to do? You need this time, Sagittarians, to go inward and to really think about these things. You also received the Ace of Swords. So expect to hear some news, some information, some clarity, some answers that you're seeking, that you're looking for. It's needed for you. The Page of Cups is also here as well. Look at things from a different perspective. Learn from different places. You're going to receive your answers through those things. Now, the Three of Swords also came up into your reading. There is a disappointment that happened here, a setback, acknowledging that this had to happen, and I'm sorry that some of you guys are facing this, but with the Four of Wands here, with endings, there's a promise to new beginnings. There's celebrations coming towards you, Sagittarius. So whatever that you gained, whatever that you lost, you're going to gain something bigger. So if you lost your boyfriend, you're going to gain a husband. If you lost your girlfriend, you're going to gain a wife. You feel me? There's something that you're getting in return after losing so much. And I'm gonna, trigger warning is getting deeper. If you lost someone in your family, if you lost a parent, you're gaining a child. You're gaining something. There's something that you're getting back. Because the universe is saying, we had to take this because it was time, but we're giving this to you. And it's going to be so beautiful. It won't fill the void of what was lost, but it's going to fill other spaces in your heart that you didn't even know that you needed it to be filled, to be replenished. So I'm telling you, Sagittarians, when one door closes, another door is like bursting wide open for you. And this is Spirit saying, I see you, I love you, all is well. So accept these endings, accept that you want more for yourself, accept that you're going to do more for yourself, and go forward. Keep going forward. Don't stay stuck and don't stay stagnant. So let's look into, we're going to get some moon messages for you guys. prosperity. And this was the card that was actually flipped. I was shuffling and I'm like, nah, if this is meant to be, this one is going to pull out. This was actually the card that I saw that was flipped upward, because I normally like to shuffle the cards face down. But this was the card that was peeking through, and I'm like, if this is meant to be, she's going to show up. And literally, it's prosperity lies ahead, the new moon in Taurus. So this is your message, the new moon in Taurus. Even though the new moon is not in Taurus, this is the message that's coming through. Again, you're going to be gaining a lot of recognition, a lot of love, a lot of good luck, a lot of happiness is coming through for you, okay? So that's going to be a theme for you, Sagittarians. We're going to pull one more moon message. And nothing is yet set in stone. So don't assume the worst. Don't feel like everything is not working out. Nothing is confirmed as of yet in regards to waiting on something, waiting on someone, or even choosing for yourself. Everything's going to fall in place as it needs to fall in place. Sagittarians. I don't know, I feel like this birthday was very eye-opening for you, very spiritual, very self-reflection, very going inward. And for some of you, this is the first time you're celebrating your birthday with this mindset, or you're celebrating your birthday without something, without someone, without what you're normally used to. Or this is the first time that you have reached a milestone, like let's say you just turned 25, or you're experiencing your Saturn return because you're 26 through 29, or you just became a new parent. There's something that's very special about this birthday, and I would love to hear it if you guys would love to share. Why is this birthday special to you? Why is this birthday so spiritual for you? Why does this one mean the most to you? And I feel like for a lot of you it's because I went through a lot and I made a lot of mistakes, and I know better now, and I have to make these choices so I don't repeat it, so I don't keep doing it. You know, celebrate life, celebrate, Sagittarians, because when I'm telling you, you have ended cycles, you're more empathic, you're more in tune, actually. I feel like a lot of you needed comfort. A lot of you probably have been bonding with a Cancer sign. I keep seeing Cancer for Sagittarius. A lot of you could have been bonding with a Cancer, and Cancers, anyone that has a lot of Cancer placements, that's a very motherly energy. They're very nurturing by nature. So you, Sagittarians, because you love to travel and you love to see new things, one of your biggest joys in connecting with someone is really bonding with someone that makes you feel like you're at home. Because sometimes, Sagittarians, it feels like for a lot of you, you felt like you weren't at home. You felt like you had to go away to find yourself. So when you meet someone that makes you feel safe, that is so important for you. And I feel that the divine is going to be sending people your way that's going to make you feel safe, because you never really felt safe around maybe certain people, certain family. And if you are in a relationship, if you are married, really hug your partner and tell them, thank you for making me feel safe. Thank you for making me feel understood, because I haven't felt understood in this long. So I feel like a lot of you are deepening connections with your partner, or you're getting ready to say, you know what, I love this person. This is who I want to be with. Or I love this for me, and this is what I'm going to do. So if it's not about your love life, it's definitely something about career, and you're making decisions. So some of you could be quitting your jobs. You could be changing something up, but you are not doing this off of a whim. This is something you've been thinking about for a very long time. And if it's not quitting anything, it's definitely saying, I'm going to take it as far as I can. You know, Sagittarians, you've learned so much. You're the guru. You are naturally by nature a teacher. So all of your experiences, you're going to be helping other people. You're going to be teaching other people. You may even consider teaching for a lot of you. I just feel like some of you need to start podcasts. Some of you guys need to just really be expressing yourself. That's so important. I'm really deep into Sagittarius. And you know what's crazy? Look at the Lovers card. It has a Sagittarian. You see, like, her tattoo kind of looks like a Sagittarian arrow. So this is not a coincidence. Now, some of you could be connecting with a Gemini, Cancer, Libra. Gemini, Cancer, Libras, who I'm feeling strongly. Gemini, Cancer, Libra. Or people with placements like that. Okay. Any more messages coming in for Sagittarians? We have the Empress, again, creation, a new beginning, and the King of Wands going forward. The King of Wands is all about going forward and getting what he wants done by any means necessary. Charisma and believing in himself. So believe in yourself and continue to keep going forward. I feel like a lot of you, it's crazy because I mentioned new beginnings and the Empress card showed up and she signifies new beginnings, fertility, love, abundance. She represents all of that. And there's so much in store for you. So that's what I'm seeing for all of you Sagittarians out there. I hope this message resonated with you. I hope this spoke to your soul. And I think this message is saying endings are always promise a new beginning. Sometimes good things fall apart, so better things can fall together. And believing in yourself is the best thing that you can do. Okay? So thank you so much for just sitting with me as I pulled for you guys. I wanted to just kind of slow down with the celebrity readings and just kind of have a moment with all of you and just speak on a deeper level because we're more than a kiki, right? We have other things that we're going through and we needed this time. And I'm happy that the divine allowed me to have this time with all of you for us to just sit. We're going to get back into some things, but this needed to come about. So happy new moon when the new moon comes out. If you're seeing this on the new moon, this message is for you. Set the intentions for new beginnings. Set the intentions to follow your heart and chase your dreams and be courageous, be bold, be brave, and know that it's going to work out. And I pray that you receive the love that you've been manifesting and the comfort that you need to feel at home. I love you guys, and thank you guys so much for watching this reading. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. It really helped my channel a lot. Leave a comment down below. I would love to hear just your input and your insight and the questions that I asked of you. You know, what does this mean? What does this birthday mean for you? And yeah, that's all I got. I'll talk to you guys later. Mwah. I love you guys. Bye.